In the recent anime debate community, we've seen scalings of Saitama's feats range from planet-level surface to even galaxy-level. Saitama himself is one of those characters people mention whenever asked about who the strongest anime main character is. Many consider him to be on the same level as Goku. However, within the fanfictional world, there's a much stronger version of Saitama, who far surpasses the original canon Saitama in strength and could be on a higher level of dimensionality and scaling. This version has been widely discussed in anime debates. That's why today, we're going to scale and provide the right scans to give an unbiased analysis of Saitama Terra 2. Before we dive in, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel for more future scaling videos. Now, before you click out, we really need your help. As you might have noticed, our channel hasn't been active for months, and that's because of the time and effort it takes to edit these videos. That's why we've set up a fundraising page where you can support us in reaching our goal. This will allow us to grow the channel faster, as we have tons of scaling and debate videos planned, but they take time to make. Your support will help us release videos daily and truly make this channel the king of debates. So please consider helping us out on this project. Now back to the video. Now for us to begin, we're going to have to go over the background a little bit. Saitama Terra 2 appears in a manga called Battle of the Gods, which takes place after the fight between Cosmic Garou and Saitama. After the fight, God attacks Earth and decides to fight Saitama, Genos, and Garou. But within the fight, nobody seems to be a match for him, and Saitama decides to take on God all by himself. The crazy thing about this is that God ends up removing all the third-dimensional beings, and Saitama remains standing. One of the most important things to note in this multiverse of One Punch Man is the cosmology of the verse, since it's said to be around 7-dimensional spaces and could even add up to 11-dimensional spaces. This is important because God himself is a multidimensional being who claims to be a 5th-dimensional being, since he says 4th-dimensional beings cannot defeat him. This means we would have to scale God to being a 5th-dimensional being, which is a low complex multiversal character. Saitama was able to handle God with no problem, and during their fight, God and Saitama end up clashing fists, which shakes the entire universe and ends up destroying reality itself. As the battle continues, God even decides to create a 4th-dimensional space-time array and says within this reality, no life form can exist. But this doesn't seem to scare Saitama. Even while being in this 4th-dimensional construct where time runs backward, Saitama decides to run as fast as he can and ends up getting out of it. In terms of speed, we can say his speed is massively greater than light, as it's confirmed by the comic itself. However, one could argue that he has a measurable speed, since he's running faster than space-time. But he was running in a single direction, and to have a measurable speed, you have to be moving beyond linear time, since speed equals distance and time, meaning time cannot be applied. This is why I think he is massively faster than light. As the battle between God and Saitama continues, they end up clashing, which leads to the result of Saitama defeating this God with one punch. This ends up scaling Saitama to a low complex multiversal being, since he defeated God, who was a 5th-dimensional being, thus scaling him to that peak. Now, so how strong is Saitama Terra 2? In the fan-made comic Battle of the Gods, Saitama was able to defeat God, a being stated to be above 4th-dimensional entities, which places him far beyond most beings in his universe. Saitama's ability to take down God with a single punch shows just how powerful he truly is, scaling him to a 5th-dimensional level. But it doesn't stop there. When we look at his feats, they're even more impressive. He effortlessly destroyed the space box with a single punch, a feat that demonstrates his immense strength. Additionally, his speed was so overwhelming that even time couldn't keep up with him, and he accomplished all of this without even being serious. Saitama Terra 2 proves that his potential may very well be limitless, pushing the boundaries of what fans thought was possible. Subscribe if you believe he stands at the top of the power scale. Before we wrap up, I just want to remind you about our fundraising page. Your support would really help us continue making more content and bringing these debates to life. With your help, we can produce videos more frequently and grow the channel to reach its full potential. So, if you enjoyed this video and want to see more, please consider donating to our project. Every bit helps. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in